but I'm back. And so coming back, I actually had a chance to take in a conference today called the the Passive Income Amplifier with the finance group headed by George Anton. And it was very, very enlightening. It was more enlightening actually hearing the feedback that folks essentially shared. Probably the biggest piece was for the education that most folks get about finances, why don't they learn finances in school? That was probably like the biggest question that I heard over and over again. And the big reason for that is that school was not designed to teach you about finances. It was designed to teach you how to get a job. And if you don't believe me, really dig deep to figure out what you learned about finances when you were in school. Now, unless you went to college or majored in finance in one regard or another, you probably didn't learn very much about finance. But something you did learn, and something everyone learned, is how to get a job. And to give you an example of that, I like to use an analogy of Monopoly. Now, for anyone who's actually ever played Monopoly before, are you familiar with the rules? Do you know how to play the game? You choose a piece, you go around the board, every time you pass go, you collect $200. If that doesn't sound very similar to, let's say, a week or a month in which you work, and then get a paycheck, very, very similar. And most folks understand how to play Monopoly because everyone has been taught the instructions the same way, right? But a startling fact that I actually got during the training this evening was what happens in retirement. And the study was very interesting. What it did is it took 100 people from the time they actually started their career. So think about that as players on a Monopoly board, 100 players going around the Monopoly board. Of those 100 players, by the time they actually reached retirement, only one was wealthy, only one. So if that doesn't kind of sound familiar, like there's one winner in the game Monopoly, there's one person that comes out wealthy, that's how the statistics actually roll out. But the other 99 are just as interesting. Of the other 99, 4 out of those remaining 99 actually end up financially secure. So they have enough money to do the things they actually want to do, right? So out of 100, 5 people actually are able to do the things that they actually want to do. So what happened to the other 95? Well, 36 out of those 100, by the time they reach retirement, are dead. 36 out of the 100 that have worked all their career, by the time retirement actually comes, they're not even alive anymore. So think about that, right? If you work all your life to get to retirement and don't actually make it there, that's kind of a travesty, right? Hopefully you've been enjoying life along the way. But after that, the remaining 54 are dead broke. Now, I thought it was kind of weird, like 36 are dead, 54 are dead broke, but that's actually essentially how it pans out. So if you look and understand how Monopoly is played, the rules look very, very similar. There are not many winners going that specific route. And so that got me thinking, if everyone's learning to play Monopoly the same way, why would the statistics of folks working and, working towards retirement be any different, right? But there is an option. There is another way to think about it. And I actually share a number of these ideas on a Facebook group that I have called How to Become Financially Free Playing Monopoly. What I actually do is I teach how to play Monopoly in a different way. Put the mindset piece on its head. A lot of the things that you've learned have been based on a specific mindset. And once you actually shift that, you start understanding how the system actually works. Now, if you want to take a crack at it yourself to figure out how you actually think, I encourage you to visit escapethemonopoly.com and create a game plan to figure out how you actually think. Because the biggest piece of creating your success isn't doing the same things that everyone else is. You actually have to play Monopoly in a different way, because once you understand how the system works, you want it to work in your favor. If you've seen in the example with the 100 people in the career bit, it doesn't treat everyone very kindly. And that's just how that game has been designed. But if you create your own rules, if you play the game with a different set of instructions, you will get different results. And at the end of the day, it's about getting different results. So I hope you appreciated this lesson, some of these ideas. Again, don't just go based on what I'm saying. Do your research, do your diligence, and start digging and finding out some of the answers. But if your results are not turning out the way you actually want, work to get a second mindset, second opinion, second thoughts. So visit How to Become Financially Free Playing Monopoly on Facebook, or visit escapethemonopoly.com and create a game plan. So I hope you appreciated this lesson. I thought that was something that was very interesting to share. And if you're looking to change your results around, I encourage you to follow me and like this video if you thought it was useful. All right. So until the next video, I'll see you soon. Bye.